2-in-1. Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's me, John and Momma, here with Coffee Time with John and Momma. If you're not following us, head on over to our Facebook page where you'll find us on there, and you can like us, follow us, and share us. If you comment, that will put you in the loop to get notifications quicker. Folks, we are going to reuse some steaks that we had the other night when we had granny steaks. We didn't eat them, as I kind of suspected we wouldn't.
Had too many of them, didn't we?
What do we have? 4?
4 or 5.
4, and here's 2 of them left. Mama didn't eat them. Well, actually, here is 2 whole ones, and the rest of Mama's from the other night. They had gravy on them and all that, but what we did is we put them in a microwave.
Here, I'll take that, pour that.
Microwave safe dish and just boiled them. That will bring them back to. Tender. Now it didn't. It's not as good as if you had fresh marinated steak. I know that. But what we're doing is we are going to just heat these up, really, because we're not doing anything else to them. This is a way to use these leftovers. And we're going to make just some fajitas tonight. Steak fajitas with some vegetables. What'd you do, Mama? And this was round steak. Yeah, avocado oil if you don't care, Mama. This was just a little bit of round steak, and I tenderized it with a hammer, a meat hammer, and it's been in there. But we didn't want the granny gravy on it. It probably wouldn't taste bad though. But we just sort of reheated it in a little bit of water. And I'm just going to cut them up in fajita pieces now so we can have them to fajitify.
What was that word again?
Fajitify. Mama's acting like I'm making up words. Mama, you never heard fajitify?
Not that I can recall.
How about leftoverify?
Leftover, yeah.
You can't waste leftovers. If you don't eat them in their current state, find something else to do with them. And if all else fails, find some poor little animal that needs a bite. You may have a house dog or something you don't feed house scraps to. We don't. But now this we would feed to Maggie because it's meat. But we don't try to feed her everything.
From her.
Yes, ma'am.
Or just throw that whole piece away.
Yes, ma'am. And I just cut these up in little bite-sized pieces. Now, I do have another recipe where I take fresh steak and marinate it and do all that in some pineapple juice and some soy sauce. But Mama don't really care for that mess anyway. So this is just going into this skillet with avocado oil in it.
I didn't put much oil in it.
It don't take that much. And when that gets hot, you'll be ready to roll with it. Now I've got these little sweet peppers, and I'm just going to cut them up. Now before y'all ask, Mama can vouch for this. I asked her, Mama, what are you going to eat? Are you really going to? She said, yeah, I'm having fajitas. And I said, okay. So, Mama, you vouch for that, don't you?
Now you're going to have to cut that to get that out of there.
Oh, I could have cut it.
It's too far down in there.
I know. So Mama's going to try all this onion and peppers.
I'll take a few bites and try it.
She said she wouldn't commit to a lot. Now there's tons and tons of fajita recipes out there. And they're all good. And you'll love them all. I guarantee you. If you like fajitas. This is just a simple little one. And basically I'm just taking that leftover meat. And we're going to eat it with either some nachos. I can decide if I want mine, which is nachos. Or if I want soft shell tortilla.
Oh. I was wondering why you didn't have it out, the soft shell.
Soft shell tortilla? Mm-hmm. Well, I like it. Sometimes I order it when I go out. Just fajita nachos. Y'all ever eat fajita nachos? I like it that way really well. But we might do soft shells. What do you want, Mama? You want a soft shell?
I don't know. It's according to what
it looks like when you get through.
What it comes up to in a minute.
You may have to take this on the big stove.
I think so, because that
Nothing
had
ain't
that on, it's not happened.
Nothing ain't happening.
I might have it. Oh, it's plugged
The
up.
light's out. It's hot.
It's plugged up. Good.
It's hot. It just ain't making no noise. I'm used to a little bit more noise.
I'm just sitting here watching you work. I like that.
You like to sit and watch me work, Mama?
Yeah, I'd rather watch you work as me work.
Mama, I think they want you to cook.
I've cooked for so many years.
I was a little surprised when Mama said she was going to eat this, because this is one of those meals that usually I fix me if
I
a
didn't hardly say I'd eat it. I'm going to correct you. I said I will try it.
Usually when I make this, I make her
Something plain.
steak, mashed potatoes or something. And I said, you want some mashed potatoes and some green beans? No. No, I'm going to eat refried beans. She does love refried beans now. If nothing else, Mama, you can eat refried beans.
Sour cream and tomatoes.
And sour cream and tomatoes. And a little bit of salad. There's salad in there too.
I don't know if I want salad or not this late.
This is the rest of that candied onion. One of them that we had. I bought 2 of them at the farmer's market. Today, I'm going to finish him off. And I'm just going to cut that little potato, did you say?
Poor little onion. I did say potato.
Poor little thing. He's waited long enough. He's ready for service. Look at him. It's still good and crisp and fresh.
I hear it cracking over here.
I hear that sizzling now.
You can hear better than me.
I know. I've been telling you that. I've been telling you that, Miss Davis. So, are y'all having a great Thursday, or as some people like to call it, Friday Eve? I just like to call it Thursday. Thursdays is one of my favorite days of the week, because you are looking forward to the end of work week, and you are don't really have a lot to do on Thursday nights, as a rule, as far as meetings or church or something like that. It's usually a good laid back night, and it's a night to kind of plan your weekend. Mom and I usually plan, so what are we going to do this weekend, or what are we going to do tomorrow evening? And tomorrow evening to me is a big part of the weekend. When I think of the weekend, it's Friday night and Saturday morning. Because about any other time of the weekend, I'm doing chores, working, trying to get something done that I should have got done. You all know the routine.
They're always waiting on you.
Some people do just enjoy all day Saturday and go somewhere. But if you don't like to go anywhere, you know, we're not like people. We're not, shoppers. We don't shop. My mother never has shopped.
I don't care for shopping.
The only shopping she does is if a big group's going somewhere, like Hamrick's or something. She'll go on a shopping trip. But to, like, say, go all day on Saturday and shop, Mama never has. Really, have you?
No.
I mean, that isn't your thing.
I go with
You and
my
your
oldest
sister used to go because she wanted to go.
and I went with her.
They used to go every Friday night. Shopping, grocery shopping, fun shopping. Didn't you?
Yeah.
But, like I
Don't
said, that's
do
because
that.
she liked to go. We're really, as we said the other night, we're really just plain and boring people. We just,
That's the truth.
we're tickled to death with the basics. Now, right here is the rest of that coleslaw mix. We made something with it the other night. It's still fresh. It's still good. And I'm just going to dump it right in the pot here.
I'm going to have to take it to the big stove, I think.
Yeah, it's not getting hot enough, fast enough. We'll be here all night trying to... You know, the whole was the whole bag. All the way across, and it won't even come out. Look at that.
I know it.
I'm going to use this for scraps. I've got onions everywhere. Pieces of pepper, a little piece of that meat. This is a I'm going to call it a semi-healthy meal. We are going to add some, the steak probably in the bed.
That this burner is on.
Yes, ma'am. These steaks, you know, red meat is not the best, but you can have it in moderation. I'm thinking we're going to have to go vegetarian as high as meat's getting. If you've been to the grocery store, it's startling to see week to week how the prices go up. Okay, do a little cleanup here, and then I'm going to finish up and open up. Boy, them pepper seeds. Are you saving any pepper seeds this year, Mama, for next year?
No, I'm not.
We can buy bags of peppers. Better we can plant them.
They're debating on whether even plant a garden next year.
Is this the same debate we've had for several years, or is this a new debate?
Yeah, but this one's strong, though.
Y'all heard it here first, folks.
This is a strong debate.
The garden has been a disappointment this year. We didn't have our bountiful harvest of red tomatoes that we love so much. We had some. The Lord blessed us with some. I've got some tomatoes and stuff right here. But most of the time, we have red tomatoes on the kitchen table, on the counter, on trays. We give them away. We have extras. We have cannons. This year, we have just not had that. They're rotten in the garden. Now, some people have had them.
They've not produced. I don't know.
Mamas just haven't produced. The ones she planted here have not.
They've not even had greenness on them.
No. I remember one year, this is a different topic, but we planted pumpkin vines, and we had the most beautiful vines, big old thick vines, and blooms. But then we just didn't have a lot of pumpkins. Did we even have any that year, Mama?
We've had a few, but it wasn't much.
My uncle said that we planted the wrong kinds of seeds. The wrong gender, or the wrong germination. He knew things like that. But good thing I didn't grab that skillet. Y'all would have seen. Look at that. Look at that. I wasn't sure this was hot. If I'd have grabbed that, y'all would have seen some dancing. I didn't save any onion to put in this, Mama.
I don't have to have it in it.
You don't want no onion in it?
No.
I was just say, if you want onion in it, get a little bit of
Damn hot, no.
dried onions. This is canned.
Don't touch it.
This is canned, but it you can make your own. We just didn't. These are good. They've got some different seasonings in them besides pinto beans. They're already made up, and that's good. You know, I believe things like that is of God. Me not touching that, because I just about reached over and grabbed it, and something told me. And what was that something? I think that was God saying, "Don't touch that. Don't do that." Just gonna let those sit there on that hot. I've changed hot places. This one's
That has to have for the black beans, so leave it on.
okay. You can add your black beans with your refried if you're so inclined. Mama don't like black beans, so we don't add ours.
Eat them, but I don't want them.
You can add it with your meat and your cabbage and your other vegetables. Mama don't like them. But black beans, 9 times out of 10, they have to be drained and rinsed. Drained and rinsed. These refried beans are already doing their magic. We always put a little white cheese on them, and they're awful good. They're awful good.
I've got my Tupperware little thing to drain the beans when you get them open.
See, black beans are in that juice, and since we're doing them separate, you wouldn't necessarily have to have them drained, but I like them drained because I just like the flavor of them, really. Now, I'm going to do, hold on just a second. Y'all watch the boards. I'm going to add a little homegrown tomatoes. Now these, I got the whiff of something burning, Mama. Is it you or me? Yeah, I believe you're on too high over there. Yeah, you're good. It wasn't burning. It's the smell of something getting hot. I thought it was my beans. Because they will kind of get too hot too quick if you ain't careful. These, probably. There's no garlic in it. These have got a few spots on them. And I'm going to try to trim them up and use them. Because you just don't want to waste them. First thing when you trim a tomato with some bad spots, give it the eyeball. And then smell it. If it smells good, it's probably good. So that one's ready to go. This is not. This is rotted, spotted. We don't want him. Mama, you already washed these? Laying over here?
No, I've not washed them.
Okay. You just washed them once, so they wouldn't be laying here.
Let me give it another good.
Give it a dose, Mama.
Mama,
Mama, don't. She wash. Nothing gets put on this table unless it's washed.
no mat for flies.
But if it's laid there for more than 30 minutes, it gets washed again. Always, right, Mama? You might put just a drop of water in those just to get them. They're good and hot. So these are homegrown. You can smell the homegrown in them. You really can, Mama. Mama, I'm not making that part up. I got a little sun today. It's a beautiful day today here. It's around 80 degrees. What one might call just a perfect summer day. Just a perfect summertime day. I had to go to Knoxville, Tennessee today. And the travel was good. Everything was good. The weather was good. No rain. Just a wonderful day. I hope y'all have had a wonderful day too. I hope y'all have had a great Thursday, preparing for a great Friday.
This week sure has went by fast.
It has, Mama. Mama's been busy. She's on her fall canning cleaning phase. And she's redone the pantry. And she's
trying to. I ain't through with it yet.
She's just working. She's moved all her canned stuff.
Apple butters.
Moved all her canned stuff around. You've got to rotate your canned stuff so you can keep... What was some stuff you found in there? Tomatoes that were from 20?
I found salsa I made.
Oh, yeah, Mama's got salsa she made. 20. That's when we had plenty of tomatoes. You can tell if the Davises have had plenty of tomatoes because we get salsa. We don't do salsa till we've had plenty of tomatoes canned, plenty of juice canned. Then, we still got plenty of tomatoes. Mama's going to do some salsa.
It's pretty good.
It's very good.
It tastes real good.
Still good?
Mm-hmm.
Now those beans look good, Mama.
Got them on the roll here.
Yeah. You put your little sprinkle of white cheese on them right here, if you want to. Mozzarella. And they'll... What's our say? Is that together? What are y'all having for supper? Where y'all listening from tonight? Or watching from? This ain't radio, John. Get with it. Where y'all watching from tonight? Okay, I think my chores are about done. I can talk a minute. Or talk to you all a minute. I've not exactly shut up, as Mama would say. Hi, Gina. How are you? Hi, Christina. Christine, sorry. Hi, Connie. Connie just jumped on. Hey, Marcia. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes, Marcia. Thank goodness. I'm ready for a Friday. I'm ready for a weekend. But I'm telling you.
You sprinkle it.
What? You're going to check what? You can put a little water in it too, Mama. Oh, that looks delicious. I like to put the white cheese. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. I like to put the white cheese right on here. And it melts on there and you can just dip it up, dip it off. You want to show what we got in that skillet, Mama?
Oh, yeah. You want to... Yeah.
I'll move on. I'll bring them to you, Mama.
Well, you're good. It's all fried down.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah, the orange and the red and...
Steak Fajitas, refried beans, black beans, and we're going to have a little bit of lettuce on the side. And a few of these tomatoes, just to have a little snack. I didn't get the lettuce out. What do you want to use? You got spring mix?
No, I don't have it.
You got bag salad in there. You want to get some of it? Don't need a whole lot. I'll just put it right here on this cutting board. Sopping up some of my tomato juice because it's trying to get away. Homegrown tomatoes, you can't beat them. They're juicy. They're delicious. And if you want flour tortillas, they're right there.
I don't believe I know.
Get the small ones. I may eat a small one. Won't be much bread. And those are carb friendly, aren't they?
I don't know.
You've not checked that much out? Let's see here. Oh, we got several. We got the tomato basil. You want that one, Mama? And these are the medium soft tacos. These don't say nothing about carbs.
Yeah,
So I
give
guess.
me that one and I'll just eat one of those small ones.
Okay.
This is the only salad that's in here right now.
That'll work.
You want that? I don't
Just a piece or two of it. I just want to.
don't want it on that. I don't want the lettuce.
Watch that handle you're
I'm
hitting.
getting
And you can heat these two little flour tortillas for us. And we'll have them.
It's got regular lettuce if you want it.
You want to just do regular lettuce instead of this? Because this is a mix. This is one of those salads I was telling y'all about. We get them at the big store. This is the sunflower bacon crunch. It's very good. Yeah, I'll just get a little bit of that. You like it better, don't you?
I'm not going to eat them.
You can just put these on our plate and heat them in the microwave. Put them on a plate. What I do with these when I'm going to heat them, I just run water, run them under the sink, wet them, flop them out, put them on a plate and put them in the microwave for 10 seconds. They're soft as they can be. You can also just lay them on top of your steak and your other stuff. But I do want them warmed up, softened up just a touch. I'm not going to grill them or anything like that. Just going to do that. I'm going to get a piece of this lettuce off from this head. You can wash it off. Here's those black beans. They're dripping over here.
Here's the kid.
See how
they're dripping.
delicious.
You pour them in the little kid and move those out.
Oh, the black beans. Yes,
Now
ma'am.
they're rinsed and good.
They are rinsed. All right, let's move him over. He's just in the process of melting, and we'll put our black beans right on here. And I'm going to do just a little bit of lettuce. Now, this is something else I like. It's guacamole salsa. And it is the Herdez brand. And I get this at the big store.
Is that enough for you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mama. We ain't going to eat much. This is that Herdez brand, and you get it at the big store. It's a guacamole, and it's got a little heat to it, but it's good. Now, this right here, this salsa verde that Mama picked up a couple of weeks ago, it was warm, but it's good. And let me check it just before I tell y'all, but the beans are getting hot. It's still fresh. It's the kind of thing, if you smell it, it'll open your sinuses. It's so good. This right here is Mama's salsa. Do you have a recipe for this in a book?
I don't know what I've done.
We'll make it sometime and show you.
Oh,
So.
we will.
But don't ask for the recipe yet because we
I don't
really...
have tomatoes.
The best recipe, this is a different recipe that we tried, but one of the best recipes we get is just get the salsa mix. We like it pretty good, don't we, Mama?
Yeah.
Just the package of salsa mix at the store. Follow the directions on it.
Is it Mrs. Wages?
Mrs. Wages.
I believe that's what it was.
That's it, Mama. But it's very good, and that's our favorite one. This is a recipe that we got off the internet, was just trying. I think it's from 2020.
You want anything in these?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Right here's all we're gonna have. We're good, and good. Let me move some junk out of your way. Avocado oil.
We need sour cream.
Oh, you need sour cream. Mama ain't eating this mess without sour cream, she'll tell you. I'm gonna scoot you around so you can.
Yes, sir. I'm moving. I'm getting out of the way.
I'm gonna scoot this mess so you can eat. Unplug our little hot plate. Twist it right around. Now it becomes a steam table for us. We just twist it right there, leave our stuff on it, stays good and hot. We can sit here and eat. Still have plenty of room. It's a blessing.
I had my side cleaned off a little.
Did you wash that lemon?
No, I didn't. I
was
think I just washed the peppers.
We're not on the wash list tonight, Mama.
I might have washed it, but I'm going to redo it because
I can't remember if you
I
said
can't swatch
it was
it.
laying here. I bet you've washed it.
I probably did. With peppers for you.
Mama usually washes up everything, lays it here, or I'll get it out. We have our little routine. Mama's in charge of washing things. And, you know, it's basically because she don't trust me.
I don't trust myself sometimes when
She'll say, "Did you wash that?" "Yes, ma'am." "Well, I'm going to wash it again just in case." I'm going to take this lemon and I'm just going to squirt it right over top of our wonderful little meat dish here. I'm just going to hold it upside down so if it does have any seeds, we won't have them in there. You can use lime, you can use lemon, and you can use Minute Maid. But we bought these lemons, and we have some left in the refrigerator. I think Mama made lemonade out of them back in July.
Oh, no, they might be in. Well, they might.
These were in the fridge smart,
I had some in a bag that
and I think these are left over from 4th of July. All right, Mama, we're ready to eat. We just need a fork.
Pre-order everyday items. Track your deliveries. Add to your shopping list.
Alexa,
Or answer
Alexa, thank you. Stop, please.
Why did you say Alexa? No.
I don't reckon. She's very efficient. She works even when we really don't want her to. Yes, ma'am. You know what?
I forgot about these.
Well,
I was looking for
I was
them.
kind of saying, yeah, we're ready for the plates, Mama, if you are.
I forgot about put them in there.
We're ready for them if you are, Mama.
I was looking around in circles, you know.
When you wet them, now you just run these under the sink. Just wash them on both sides. Well, not wash them. Just run them under, get them wet. Throw them on a plate, put them in there, and look, they're perfect. They're warm, they're soft. Now, if you're going to eat more, you can get the pasta keeper. But they're wonderful just like that. While she's finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and make mine. Because hers will be a whole lot easier to make than mine, I can
That's
guarantee
enough,
you.
ain't it? Should be.
Yeah, you're the cream
That's
cheesy.
what I was going to get and had my mind on it. Couldn't find my laps no worse.
I was like, Mama, we need
I was going around in a circle, my usual circle thing.
See, those are wonderful. Look at that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now I'm going to just take some of these black beans. Mama don't want no part of them. Mama, these need off that heat. They're done.
Well, everything is...
And I'm just going to put me some
okay.
black beans right on there, just like that.
Oh, you've done unplugged it anyway.
Yeah, it's unplugged. Just set them. I'm not using them. Yeah. And this is the refried beans. Now I'm not going to put the refried beans in here. I'm going to put my lettuce. And I'm going to put some of these wonderful tomatoes. Tomatoes. And then I was going to...
Here, you want me to hold the beans?
Nope, I've got it under control, I think.
Ooh, we're getting fancy.
Put me on some beans. Gonna give you some beans. With cheese. Because I know that's what you like.
You want any salsa on yours? Or you gonna eat that up?
No, I'll eat this up, Mama. Thank you much. You don't want any black beans, right? So I'm going to... Now, you're going to have to guide me on this, little jewel. How much onions and all this stuff.
Just give me a
Because
little
I'm not
scoop.
used to you eating on some of this.
Just a little bit on it. I'll try it.
How's that?
Mm-hmm.
That cabbage, if you've never used store-bought cabbage for your fajitas or anything like that, and everybody don't put cabbage in their fajitas, and I don't every time, but it's awful good. Now you just gonna put sour cream on yours?
Tomato sour cream. I don't.
You gonna put them in that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want no lettuce?
No lettuce, please.
Okay. So you go ahead and do your sour cream.
Shake the salt from the tomatoes.
Yes, ma'am. A little
I
salt.
don't want to eat a dull tomato.
A little salt will be delicious. Now I'm going to use a little bit more lettuce and tomato right here. I should have done a little gazpacho. This will act like my gazpacho right here on the side. Now folks, that's as good as downtown. A little bit, look y'all, let's just see inside. Now that's all I'm going to do to mine. I'm going to put a little bit of salt, just a touch. Just a touch. You got your sour cream up, Mama?
Yeah, and I got beans on it.
It's alright. There ain't nothing left in it.
It's about empty anyway.
Fold?
Foldy, foldy.
You want like a burrito? Do your ends first if you want that. Fold. Fold. Mama, I'm going to put you to work. I'm taking you to the Taco Bell for an application tomorrow.
You are. You're so sweet. Yeah, you don't want to get a hold of my hand there.
Just bless our meal. Oh, let's bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful meal. We thank you for the nourishment in our bodies. We thank you for the fellowship, Lord, and for being able to be here together. Dear Lord, we just pray for all the prayer requests that are out there. And dear Lord, pray for the healing and the needs that the folks have. And dear Lord, we just pray that you'll be with our world, be with our country, be with our nation, and just watch over us, lead and guide us, and direct us in all that we do. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, Mom, I'm going to let you taste. You give us your verdict.
Oh, I ain't got my tomatoes. I want some more.
Tomato.
Side here.
You can have all you want, Mama. I'll make more.
Oh, I think we've got enough here.
I'm going to give mine a little taste. Mmm.
Give me some sour cream. I want a little sour cream on the side. Thank you.
Mama likes her sour cream now.
Yeah, I have to have sour cream. If I have a baked potato, I was cleaning up my potatoes or putting them away, the ones I dug, and those little bitty ones.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking today we could boil them in salt water for a little bit, put them in the oven and roast them.
Oh, I love that, Mama, with like broccoli and cauliflower. We got some good
I
cauliflower
wanted just
too.
potatoes roasted and eat them like you would a baked potato with sour cream and stuff. On the
That'd be
butter.
good, Mama. These refried beans, well, they're about to come off, but I'm going to give them a try. They taste just like downtown too, Mama.
They do. There's just nothing on them. Oh, the refried's good.
The refried's got seasoning in them. Even that tomato's good.
Oh, yeah, it's real good. The black beans is what I had on my mouth.
Did you taste some black beans?
No.
How you know you don't like them tonight?
I don't know that.
Have you ever had them heated like that and just...
Yeah, and soups and everything.
And you eat them sometime in soup, don't you?
Mm.
Or do you pick them out?
Oh, I eat 'em.
You do eat them?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. If your mouth's so full you can't even speak, it's good. Mm. You want any of this guacamole?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to take just a little bit and put on my lettuce and tomato as a dressing, and I'm going to put just a little bit over here to dip in. It's good, folks, but it does have a little warmth to it. It does have a little, you can tell you're eating something hot.
Now, you told me the other night it had a lot of warmth to it.
That was this.
Oh, I thought it was that.
This is a blend of guacamole and salsa verde. But it's not quite as hot as that. But it's pretty warm now. Probably too warm for you, Mama. I don't think you would like it.
I think my homemade salsa, after I eat a little bit of it, gets hotter and hotter.
Uh-huh. It kind of starts out, this recipe starts out a little sweet tasting almost, and then you feel the heat afterwards. Let's see what you all are saying here. I'm late. What's for dinner? We took Granny's steak that we made not before last, I believe, and we just boiled it. We had 2 pieces left out of the 4, and we just put it in the microwave and got the hot water and just sort of boiled it for just 30 seconds, 50 seconds.
No, it's 2 or 3 minutes because it was.
Oh, you boiled it for 2 minutes?
Some of it was thick, like I did.
Oh, Mama boiled it for 2 minutes. I usually just put it in there, get it hot, and take care of the dressing that might be on it or the gravy. And then I cut it up and put it in the skillet with avocado oil. Put coleslaw mix in there. Put sweet peppers and onion. And let it heat up and let the cabbage and the onions get clear. And we opened up a can of black beans. We drained them and rinsed them. And opened up a can of refried beans. And that's for supper tonight on a flour tortilla. And I'm eating a little bit of salad with guacamole salsa. Hernandez.
Hot. Guacamole.
It's not. Probably most of our friends out here, Mama, would not say it's too hot. They would say.
No,
Mama would say it's hot. Says looks great. Thank you. Pork chops and scalloped potatoes.
Oh, no, that sounds good.
Oh, Shirley, that sounds wonderful. Hello from Odessa, Texas. Well, hello. How's the weather down there in Odessa? Was thinking of tacos, but had chicken patties. In a row instead. Yeah, that sounds good, Brenda. Mama, we've not had chicken sandwiches in a while. We used to do those in the summer a lot.
Yeah.
Now, what was that? I don't remember. Was that a breaded chicken breast?
Yeah.
We would just flatten them out, bread them?
Yeah, or use the Tyson's, either one.
Now I like Tyson's chicken tenderloin, but I don't like their patties. Nothing against Tyson. I just don't like any kind of frozen chicken patty. I'm by them like I'm a lot of things. I just soon buy the fresh chicken, flatten it out, make it all one single layer, bread it, and fry it, and put it on a sandwich. Now that's some good eats. Especially with a good fresh garden tomato. Can't hardly beat that. Mama, you got anything to add tonight?
No. I'm getting full. I've eaten beans and tomatoes and half of my thing.
What are you all up to tonight? We had steak. Hello from Georgia. Well, hey, Linda. Hey, Carol. How are y'all? So squid. Oh, well, thank you, Linda. Hi from California.
Wow.
Is that Rox? Do you pronounce your name Rox? I think so. Hey, Mama and John from North Carolina. Mary, we love North Carolina.
Yeah.
Beef tips. Oh, we love beef tips and noodles too, Mama. Mama, they're giving us some good ideas tonight.
Yeah, we ain't had a lot of that stuff in a while.
We ain't had beef tips and noodles. We ain't had a good chicken sandwich. Peanut butter and banana sandwich. Now, Jennifer, that is some good eats.
Peanut butter I eat all the time. But
From
not with
Forest
banana.
City, North Carolina. Hey, Connie. Had cabbage and corn, beef and cornbread. Oh, that sounds good. Since we have these Vidalia onions, I'm going to make some Vidalia cornbread, but I'm going to put a can of corn in it. I've made it before without it, but I like it with a can of corn, and I even like it with a few black beans, but Mama might not. But Vidalia onion cornbread is delicious. I just love it. Those are some great ideas, though. I'm getting a late start on supper, chicken wings in the air fryer. Mary, I do not know what's going on. We used to, which I do know I'm working later, more hours, but we used to always eat 6 o'clock, didn't we, Mama?
Yeah, you work. You don't get home till 6:30 and 7.
Yeah, I guess that's why. It's my fault. Mom and I were just talking the other day, but we talk this talk all the time because, quite frankly, it's the absolute truth. Time is absolutely flying by. It's the end of August, folks. And y'all hear us say this every month. I just cannot believe that that we're already talking about August. We're headed for the Burr months. And that's the holiday months. September, October, November, December. So when we get into those, September's kind of Labor Day. But it's more of a prep time. But then you get Halloween, and you get fall festivals, and you get hay rides, and you get all those things about fall starting up in October. And then November, you're going into Thanksgiving. And it's time to start planning those menus and getting everything ready. And then, of course, we know December, Christmas all the way. And then January, February, then we're looking forward to spring again. And it just...
Swoosh.
swoosh, as Mama says.
Swoosh, it's go.
In August, it's just barely trickling
Hanging
along.
in. Today's my baby sister's birthday, the 25th. And her first granddaughter's birthday.
And my uncle got out of the hospital today. Going to have a little bit of physical therapy, but he will be on the mend, and that's all good news. He's been in there for several weeks. So happy birthday, Aretha. We appreciate you.
And Sarah, you better
And Sarah, her granddaughter, she quit having birthdays when her granddaughter came along. Her granddaughter's grown, so I guess she's been cheated out of birthdays for 20-some years.
26, I believe.
26. So that's another thing. These kids are growing up so quick.
She's got kids of her own now. It don't seem real.
I told y'all the story around Bible school time. We used to have this, we had several kids that didn't come to our church, but at Bible school they would always be there. And it was just a yearly thing. And so this is the same aunt that's having her birthday today. I said, I mentioned the little boy's name, and I said, why don't you go by there and see if they'll let him come to Bible school? And she kind of looked at me funny, and she said, well, I don't know if he can come to Bible school or not because he's working. I said, what? She said, have you seen him? I said, no, I've not seen him in a year or two. And she said, it's been longer than that. Because he has a job and he drives a truck and he's got a beard. And I said, don't stop by. Don't ask him if he wants to go. He got grown before I really knew it, but that happens so often with kids. You look and they're this little, and then next thing you know, you go somewhere and they're the one checking you out for groceries, or they're the one fixing your car, and you're like, he was just a kid not long ago.
And they change so much from being little bitty kids to grown and mature so much. Seen one the other day, or a couple of weeks ago at the farmer's market, and he said, you hurt my feelings by not knowing me. I said, well, you've matured and grown up so much.
They all the kids think Mama should know them.
Or when they tell me their name and everything, I do.
I used to make fun of Granny. We'd go somewhere and she'd call one of my friends by their dad's name. And I think, he don't look nothing like his dad. And why is Granny calling him his dad's name? And I said, Granny, that's his dad's name. She said, oh, Dorothy, you look just like him. I thought you was him. I thought, my goodness. Now I do the same thing. I see a kid somewhere. I'm like, is your dad son? Yeah, that's my dad. I'm like, I knew it because you look just like him. And I'm like, I guess I have trickled into that age range where I knew your daddy and now I know you.
I never could think of her name. I always called her mommy's name. And she would tell me, I am not my mommy. And I say, well, I know it. I just get messed up and forget. And I'd call her that every time.
When I was in the school system, I started having kids that I had when I first started. I started having their kids in my class, and I think this is too much. We have got an age gap here because I remember having your mommy and daddy sit in these chairs, and now here your little clones come along. They look just like them, and I think, oh man,
30 years I was having the grandkids.
You had kids and grandkids, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
3 generations.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Ones that was in the upper grades when I started.
The 8th graders. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because they would be in high school in 4 years and then have kids, and then they would get... Yeah, that could happen easy, Mama.
Yeah. I said when that happened, I was getting out of there. So it happened, and I got out. Well, I really retarded when your daddy got so sick. But
yeah. The last class that graduated high school, I remember having them when I was kindergarten kids. When I was at elementary, it's just weird how time flies. People say time flies when you're having fun. Time flies, period, folks.
It flies no matter what's going on.
Flies no matter what's going on. That's a quote from Mama today. Mama, you have any wisdom to pass along today?
Oh, no, I'm not wisdom. I've not got any wisdom.
Mama, you're one of the smartest people I know.
Oh, sure.
You are?
I know some jokes, but that's about it.
What do you know, Mama?
I don't know.
Give us a joke.
Oh, I don't know jokes. You know, I can't tell them. I can answer them some, but I sure can't tell them.
Did you hear about the guy that got attacked by a shark?
Got attacked by a shark? No.
Yeah. Took his whole left side.
His whole left side.
Mm-hmm. I was surprised to find out he's all right.
Well, I seen where it said on there, asked where the restrooms was at, and said the men's over here on the left because you know women's always right. So I did get that.
Well, there you go, Mama. There you go.
So I thought, well, you know, that is right. Women is always right.
Women's always right, so their bathroom's on the right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. I guess that's all we got tonight.
Yeah. I've eaten too much too fast.
Two lame jokes is all we can come up with.
They might come up with better ones than we did.
Johnsonville cheddar brats on a bun.
Oh,
Oh, now you're talking my love language.
You
I
love
love
those.
brats. I love brats outside. I love them
and the griddle.
on the griddle. I seen a fire pit the other day. Have y'all seen a new fire pit? This is not
The
a joke.
smokeless fire pit. That's what it's called. Around. Now, what's yours?
I never heard of a smokeless one, Mama. How would you do smokeless fire pit?
It says it's a round, like silver colander.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it said a smokeless one. I was going to have you check in on that.
The one I'm talking about had a thing. I don't even know how it worked. I just seen a picture of it. That you could raise up and pull out or flip over. And you had a griddle you could cook on your fire pit. Now, how much more convenient would that be to go out, light the fire pit, flip that little thing up, and fry brown hot dogs on it?
Well, I ain't seen that one.
Over an open fire, Mama.
We're going to have to get our viewing points out at the same time.
We'll have to check into that. I'd like to have that. Would be handy. You could. I think it. Maybe it was up all the time, but anyhow, you could cook on it. And I thought, no grill, just open. Just do your fire pit, put it up there, put some aluminum foil on that, put some hot dogs and a couple of
I
buns.
like hot dogs on a stick and roast them and
Yeah, we do that.
doing that.
We
way.
do the hot dogs on the stick with the fire pit. But you could do hamburgers
Yeah.
on this new one.
It's hard to put hamburgers on the stick.
They fall off every time.
And I love marshmallows. I've been wanting some roasted marshmallows too.
Well, we can do those on the gas stove.
I know it.
What do you want, some s'mores?
Yeah, I want s'mores too, but I just like roasted marshmallows.
I want s'mores too.
Well, you can't roast marshmallows.
Well, Mama,
without
it
having
is.
s'mores.
It's 83 at 8 o'clock.
So it's a little warm.
So give it another month and it'll be in the 60s at this time.
Then I'd have to bundle up.
You can bundle up.
Ooh, that makes me cold just thinking about it.
I wish I could get cold just thinking about cold because I get hot and I can't get cold like that. Folks, y'all have a blessed night. Have a wonderful night. It's a beautiful evening. I bet you we're going to have a pretty sunset out there.
I think it's done about down.
I see some glowing
You see some glowing.
over that way.
It was pinkish last night.
You know what they say? Red sky at night, sailors delight.
I
Red
didn't
sky
say
at
red,
morn,
it was pinkish.
sailor be warned. So, if it's a red, pink sky at night, weather's good.
It
If
was
it's-
good all day today.
Yeah, if it's a red or pink sky in the morning, sailor be
Just been
warned.
warned. They're going to get some rain.
Now, there's no science behind that, I don't guess. That's just no saying. But y'all have a blessed night. Enjoy yourselves. Be blessed. And, Mama, you got anything else?
No,
No.
I can't think of nothing right now.
Now we got leftovers from our leftovers.
It's sad.
This is probably the end of the road.
It's sad that there's leftovers left.
Maybe lunch tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you can pack
There's
that.
still a day.
You can pack that in your lunch tomorrow.
All right. Say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama. God bless you all.
Y'all have a blessed night. See y'all tomorrow, Lord willing.